Hello everybody and welcome to the finale for UFO 50 Nonograms. It's very sad, we got 10 puzzles left. Let's get into it. Pretty good progress. Has to be the 7. Oops. But all good things must come to an end. Unless it's a roguelike. Eight. Step down. Step down. Probably a 1. Could be a 3 though. That's a 4. For sure. Nice. One space, 3. Still possible. Wait. No, that's a 1, so that 3 goes there. Nice. Three, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 4. Nice. Let's see what we got. It is an anglerfish from Porky. Oh yeah, that's from the Dark Lair. Ooh, I got the watermelon background. Kiwi, have you seen the movie Poor Things? No. It's pretty good. You've seen very few movies. Dang, you're culture starved. If I ever come up to Canada, we can watch all the Fast and the Furious movies in order. Incredible. That would fix you. You're truing. If you think about it, the only reason there's wars and that people have to fight each other is that they haven't seen enough Fast and the Furious movies. And they don't know that family is what matters. Oh, spoilers, whoops, sorry. Pretend I didn't say that. You already knew that. Oh my gosh. You have seen them. No, the dog. Da-da-da. You sure that's the big theme of them or whatever? Oh, okay. And frankly, family sucks. Your family probably isn't super badass Vin Diesel though. So that might color your opinion. Wait, is it Vin Diesel or The Rock? I think they're both in it. They're like family. Super bad, maybe. Yeah, I could rewatch Super Bad. I think in order to fit a 4 and a 2 in here, this would have to be the 2. McLovin, do 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 McLovin, do 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 do. Jonah Hill, do 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 do. He was in another movie called 21 Jump Street. Had Dax Flame in it as well. Do do. Bologna is a warning, Bot Koala. What an image. Alright, I think that was 2 puzzles. I'm gonna go take a bath, and then those last 8. Black Koala Deep Lore, perhaps. Mr. Clean. Choco Waffle is so clean. Ooh, I like this background. 20. That's an easy enough start. That is a lot of ones in the bottom left. That's gotta be a 3. One, one. So it can't be another one, so that has to go down. Nice. Da, 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 da. So this is a 3, so that has to be a 1. Makes that a 3, this a 2. This is a 3, it's a 2 here. Now we got 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. That has to shake out like that. That's a 2, that's a 2, this is a 2, this is a 1, that's a 1. 1, 2, 1, 1. 1 here, 2. 2. 1, 1, 2. 6, 1, 6. 2. 2, 5, 1. 3, 1 up here. Just drags all those down, that's a 3. This is done. 1 here. 2 here. 2 here. 1 here. 2 here. 5, 2. 2. 7. 3. 3. Not bad. We got a lovely night of golfing. Pin golf. Trying to make out which level this is. Is this the first hole? Because that one, it's kind of raised up. Yeah, I think that's the first hole. Nice. Pin golf completed. Hello, what all has and hasn't been done here? I've got, I think, 7 puzzles left, Peter. Also, I just noticed your name is Peter, and I've been watching a lot of Portlandia. Shout out to Peter from Portlandia. You have all upgrades and like the talking to Slard stuff? Yep. The mosaic has been completed. The mosaic was so fun, I wanted to check for it without saying it. Oh no, Kiwi's getting spoiled! You think you watch me UFO 50ing back when, or Celesting, or both or other? Nice. Yeah. I do not remember this thing. Some sort of fire spirit, maybe? Oh, nice! Yeah, you gotta do it all in order. How's it been, Chaco? Literally any Peter comparison that isn't Griffin warms your heart. I like so many Peters. And you get that one beamed at me so freaking hard, too awesome. Same, but I double checked and caught on it to 400-ish, yeah. Yeah, they make you use all the resources. M3zik, keeping us on our toes. Yeah, I'm trying to think what other Peters I like. Well, there's Nice Peter. Epic! Rap battles of history! You must be playing pretty fast to keep up with me, because I've been playing a lot of this. One, 6, 3, 6. Putterton from Galvaria. Oh, there's the little shed and the water. And this is the main area. And I think this is the hole you pop out of. That's awesome. Parker Pan the Apostle. It's a quick fire, 3 of them. You're pre-moving. So do you have a favorite background tile? Mine is a tie between Devolution and Barbuta. Excuse me. He... You set to rando for the variety, but I think, yeah, TBH about the same. Barboot and Devolution are awesome. Mainly, I do like how they look, but also they just have such good clarity. Especially the Devolution one. Honorable mention to Cartridge, yeah. I do like this one too, the Black Koala one. Dishonor to the Warp Tank tile set, sadly, for low clarity, that game was done dirty. I'd have to replay it to remember. That's the one with like the X's and the circles. It got music rep? Yeah, that's true. This is a 4. Hold on, something happened here. Uh-oh, indeed. Yeah. You played a good few Nonogram games in your day, so you blitzed the hell out of this one. Oh wait, let me, Oh, I have to exit to switch to the Warp Tank theme. Satisfying to knock out puzzles fast, yeah. Really like the middle click. Oops, all ones. You never found the middle click, but you just count with left click since there's no penalties. Yeah, that's fair. Dang, so you played the whole game with no middle click. Apparently middle click only slows you down. Yeah, that's fair, because you do have to get rid of it after. You know, really, putting the X's down slows you down. You should just never use the X's. Just visualize them in your mind. You don't play with middle click and you think you're slower than me? Yeah, but have you played, 100% of Chimera Puzzle Island, like 80 to 90% of Logiart Grimoire, a decent amount of Squeakcross, and a decent amount of Pepper's Puzzles? You played Mario's Picross twice and Wolfie's Nonograms, and that's it. Huh, I haven't heard of Wolfie's Nonograms. Oh, I also 100%ed 3D Picross round 2. And I went back and did no mistakes on all the levels to see if that would do anything. It doesn't. But it was still fun to go back and perfect them. You've missed high-stakes timer Nonograms, which is one reason you wanted to go fast. You have heard of it? I told you all about it. Gotta join some Nonograms locals. Anyways, this killer is pretty cool. Doesn't that face just make you want to hit him with a hook and then hide in the garage? The face only a mother could resist from hitting it with the hook. Oh, I forgot to change the thing again. Whoops. Hey, Peter! Alright, that's your one Hey Peter, the stream. Had to hit you with that after you told me that it annoyed you. After this one, go look at the other Night Manor 15 by 15. Alright. Oh my gosh, you're giving me so many chores. I love this part. Fallen Soldier Combatants. I cannot make out anything of what this is supposed to be. It's like abstract art. You know I've done it. Well, it's very likely that I've done it. My mana is like 41, right? Dang, this guy doesn't remember. Oh, it connects. That's cool. Just like always, combat ants remains obtuse, yeah. That is cool that they connect. I wonder if any other ones connect. I've got 3 left. Okay, so you want me to look at, oh yeah, this one that looks like the YouTube play button. I like the, Bluetooth play button. I like the background tile. But yeah, they're like a little bit bright. I don't know. Marking the X's with O's off-centers me, trying to visualize shapes made out of pointed triangles off-centering me. The colors are pretty similar. Just a hard mode theme, sadly. Interesting. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, definitely Devolution is... Devolution and Barbuda are the clearest ones. EV6. Oh boy, you're crashing out against Nightbot. Do you have a favorite background image? Yes, Seaside. Wait, this should be a 1. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good Nightbot command. You like the Star? Oh yeah, the Rail Heist one is really good. The Star Wasper one is the one with the flower, right? You like everything about Star Whisper, but it's gameplay. Truth Nuke. Truth Nukem. I like everything about its gameplay except, the first stage is the only good one. Like, gameplay-wise. Charkus from Belgris. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, I still have a Velcris left? That's crazy. Wait, I have literally 2 puzzles left. I don't know what the odds of that are. That's gotta be super low, though. Alright, let's do 1 Barbuda and then Devolition for the finale. Ooh, I really like the Rakshasa one too. And the divers. Yeah, I like the flower here. Star Whisper and Caramel both just have delusional difficulty curves for what they are. I feel like, Caramel, once you get past stage 1, you can pretty much beat the whole game. Star Whisper just has, like, too many gimmicks, and the stages go on for too long. But I feel like Caramel is actually pretty well designed. Mainly because there's no space stage where you shoot at meteors for 10 years and then they don't break. That siege is just so long. It does not need to be that long. But yeah, Caramel is not really super hard. I have no big numbers to play around with. You kind of wish Caramel had 2 or 4 more early stages that are less dense than Snackland, because you spent over half the time bashing your face against Cookie/Egg. The rest of it beating everything else smoothly once the stage 1 boss was manageable. Yeah, I feel like I wish that the, that tile's an egg. I wish that it was like a little bit harder on the later stages of Caramel Caramel and a little bit easier on the later stages of Star Whisper. Dishonorable mention for how demotivating it is that your high score in that game is only your best individual life. Oh, really? I'm kind of surprised I didn't know that, considering I played Bingo. I haven't played Bingo in a while. If you die, it just zeroes out your score, which is wild. Yeah, it'd be nice if it didn't do that, but then it, like for the cherry, you had to do a deathless or something. I don't remember what the cherry was. Star Whisper is a totally chill curve except for stage 3 where you practically have to pre-move from memory to keep up with those bastards. Yeah, it's just... Stage 3 and 4 are just such sticking points. Stage 4 is a complete non-issue for you. 4 is fun IMO, you can actually get points and have some fun in 4. Yeah, but if you, game over, you just start all the way from the beginning, even if you're in that stage. And it never tells you that you move faster when you let go of shoot, so I would just die over and over to not, magically knowing which spot of the wall I have to shoot. Which, if you have to play through stage 3, like an extra 3 or 4 times, because you don't know that until someone in your Twitch chat tells you. Doesn't feel the best. Sounds like a miserable time, you get it. But not every game can be as good as Rakshasa. Rakshasa and Onion Delivery, those two games have like perfect difficulty curves. Even worse that you never figured it out yourself, so less satisfaction of untangling it. Keeper's Cat, Velgris. Oh, that's so good. That is a really well done drawing. Have you played any Dark Cherry? Nah, everyone tells me to though. I maxed out on Moondrops? I wonder how long I've been maxed out on Moondrops and haven't noticed. Alright, for my last one... Oh wait, that's Moondrops, not Ingots, whoops. Tiramisu jump scare? Have you seen tiramisu around lately? Why does Slark give you weird looks, buddy? Change the tile set. Oh yeah, I want to finish it on Demolition. Alright, I'm gonna see if any of the dialogue changes once I do all the stuff. Alright, we're ending it on the goated tile set background combo. Ooh, and it's a big one, nice. I'm glad it wasn't like a 5x5, that would have been... that would have been kinda sad. I just get like 2 seconds of staring at my frogs. Stare at those froggy frogs, those frogs. Oh, speaking of making things, because you made the Dark Cherry mod, you should check out !Blobby. It's the game I just released. Blobby's Big Blobventure. I still do not get why Adobe killed Flash. But yeah, I also like Flash games. Security concerns, I think. You heard of MoVenture? Loaded question, nobody's heard of MoVenture? I have not. Please don't be a Ligma. 221212. 221212. Yeah, that should be right. Okay, impromptu top 5 Flash game list. Company myself, Air, Don't Look Back, Fancy Pants Adventure, Raft Wars, 2. It's an indie game that's a precision platformer, but no tutorial, and the character is 50 moves he can do on D-pad and 2 buttons. Interesting. It's a month old, also Steam says $100. $100?! There's no way. Movies, Big Move Adventure. 100 moves. Chess, but all my pieces can move in 100 different ways. Where does the last frog go, chat? Does it go here? Oh man. I'm so sad to be clicking the final frog. What a wonderful game. The finale is how many lives, Mortal? Arcade stick? Oh, that's Mortal guy. And that's the live counter up there. And there's like a big stack of Mortolians. Maxed out Moondrops. Two Mortal guys, one dead and one standing on them from the ship. That one's peak. But yeah, that one's pretty good. Yeah, the Cyber Owls one's a pretty top tier. I kind of want to make, but it would take like a million years, a tier list of all 250 puzzles. Mr. Q is iconic, Mini Max Long One is iconic. Alright, let's go through all of these and pick a favorite. Oh, it's already Orca. Good old floating cube. The baby Quibble's pretty peak. I also like Mission Briefing. Oh, and the Queen. The Scrambler. I still have no idea what Falling Soldier is representing. Are they carrying him away? Or is he disintegrating? Shout out Glove. Oh, Closet's really good. It's a dead red ant. Slard. Maybe try talking. Actually, all the pilots quest ones are really good too. He fell over a little. Yeah, rest in peace. There goes my hero. Oh, the magic ball from the map screen. Oh yeah, this one's really good too. Crescent card. The spoon. Getting in the lion's jaw. Left the party early. Yeah, I do not remember either of these in Grimstone. I guess I'd have to replay it. I'd expect like a horseman or something. The flying horsey. The flower, that's iconic. The E and the Robofly, okay. Star Wasper, at least the first three, I love. Scoria is the ride across the lava lake. Oh yeah, you're truing. Rakshas also has some great ones. Reincarnated. It's interesting how kind of has like that. The later games in the collection have that like spore bug thing going on, and then Miasma Tower leans into it. Most of these are staying off late games, but yeah, that makes sense. I do not remember the shapeshifter though. Kind of looks like a Ninja Turtle. No Nozlo and Pilot Quest, yeah. Hyper Contender has no late game spoilers. Although, I guess there's the cutscenes at the end. Flying Donkus. Why does it say donkey instead of Donkus? It sounds like a typo. Shapeshifter is the boss under that one cathedral. Vote spec. Burp. The very legitimate church of... Oh, the Southern Church, yeah. I love this one. I want to, like, hang this up in Minecraft as a Minecraft painting. If I played Minecraft anyways. There's a Starball spoiler, which is kind of funny. If they made like a cheese snack out of a... that's in the shape of a jumping dolphin and sold it like as a limited edition UFO 50 thing, I would get that day one. Doesn't this just look so eatable? Oh yeah, Vanger has really good ones. Especially the mods and the crawling bot. Oh my god, these two are awesome. Darkness. Look out, mascot. No, he can't hear us, he's got earphones in. Oh man, yeah, the party house ones, they're so well done. That might be my favorite actually, like in terms of overall images. Disconia Long should have been a troop gang knocked in water. You're truing. Wow, that is a really good recreation of the torpedo. Actually, maybe Waldorf is my favorite overall. It's so cool to see all these puzzles next to each other. A warp tank slot is wasted on fly ammo. Look at that goofy face. How could you dislike that? Also, the Awakened. This one's really good. Happy Sun. So this one, I think... Yeah, this one was the one that was released as the teaser on April Fools. You don't dislike it, but there are more iconic warp tank choices. Like what? Could do like one of the pills. Although Big Bell Race has a pill. You could do like one of the gold pills for when you collect the coffee. Or like that little cafe. I love the cafe in Warp Tank. There's so many things in like the early games that are just feel like out of place, but like appreciated. Like the little run around circle area in the cafe in Warp Tank. That part in Barbuda where you get to go up and where the sign is. Disguise is pretty good. And the Mooncats. Pondering, musing even. Yeah, Mooncat overall has some very good ones as well. Love the perspective on Power Kick. Alive is Peem. So true. Okay, this is definitely an endgame spoiler for Demolition, though. This is literally like the last thing you see. Isn't that the final boss? The dragon? I like the little shrunken down grunt. That's pretty good. Tactics have one that's just you losing. Yeah. Very relatable, unfortunately. Keeper's Cat. All the cat ones are pretty peak. Wait, this one looks a lot like that one Minecraft painting of the Pitfall guy. Is Alpha's nose that big in Velgris? I think it's based on the Quibble race sprite. I don't think her nose is that big in Pelgris, though, yeah. Ritual of Stone. Hoplings. You know what would be a really good idea as an Easter egg if you're watching this M3zic? What you do is make it so that if you stay in this screen for 5 minutes, the red potion turns blue, and then if you stay another 5 minutes, it's green, then blue, then gold. Yeah, it turns green, then blue, then gold. Spike Tank. Oh man, the octopus is so good. Should change based on how long the solve took. Okay, now you're cooking. No sandwich here. Snipe. Eldritch Blast. Alright, we've gone through them all. I've got to choose a favorite image of the bunch. think it's the Mortal 2. This one, yeah. Mario, Luigi, Waluigi, and Ninja. You're sad you didn't get one of Mini or Max. That game is just too big. Yeah, you don't get any Mini or Max. You get a Moldoc though, and you gotta appreciate it. Actually, they're in closet if you look really closely. Gotta get out the magnifying glass though. Alright, let's go say goodbye to everyone. Sometimes I think, therefore sometimes I am. I should play the 251st puzzle now. Oh, spoilers. Kiwi still here. I love the little floppy disks down there. Yeah, I will hit the crystal and see if I get a bonus puzzle. Okay, I think you're just saying the same stuff. Ahem. A message from M3zik. Hey, this is M3zik. I'm very grateful that you have stuck around and solved every puzzle. There are many different things this game could have been, but I eventually learned to stop thinking about complicated and overly ambitious ideas, and just focus on creating content to build ideas off of. I'm writing this 13 days between June 6th, and there's only a small bit of work left for the game. It feels very weird to imagine releasing it after working on this almost every day for a year. This game will not be Tisk and my last game. If you've enjoyed UFO 15 Nonograms, I sincerely hope you'll stick around and check out whatever we make next. Thanks for playing! A message from Tisk. At first glance, UFO 50 would look like the kind of game that would have very simplistic chiptune tracks, similar to that of Mario or Dig Dug, but while arranging the soundtrack for Nonograms, I realized that there is always some beauty in every one of Eric's works. Every melody, harmony, and bass rhythm is unique and funky in its own way. I love how he's just spinning. And it was a ton of fun to arrange. So this guy was possessed by the spirit of M3zik and apparently someone named Tisk that worked on the music. Alright, I guess all that remains is to go in the, go in. Goodbye, friends. Oh wait, you can make them jump. I never noticed that. Who blocked off the wild zone? Alright, one last save. We're taking off. Oh my gosh, it's so peak. Yeah, the amount of polish in this game is just crazy. Special thanks to the UFO 50 recovery team. Hey, Glove got a mention. Regular thanks to Will. Will Powers. UFO 50 Nonograms, a fan game by M3Zik. 100% complete. Wow, it only took me a day too. Plus S to continue. No! Can I crash the Campanella? Escape just brings up the menu. Alright, we beat the game. Well, that was certainly a fun fan game. That was a fun game. Yeah, I don't know what to say. M3Zik, you knocked it out of the park. Tusk, I guess, made the music. Tusk did a great job remixing. That was just so awesome. I don't think I've played a fan game that good since Ocarina of Time Hero of Law. Oh, and there was that Super Metroid, Super Junkoid, that was also very good. But yeah, this was just awesome. I hope it inspires more. Maybe not necessarily more nonograms, although whatever M3Zik makes I will play. But more UFO 50 fan games, please. Plants vs. Zombies Fusion for me, those Celeste mods are peak, they aren't fan games though, yeah. I really liked Crossover Collab. But yeah, this was amazing. Thank you, M3Zik, for putting it out there. Yeah, just awesome. If you enjoyed this playthrough of UFO 50 Nonograms, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out, thanks for watching.